Shalom. All the praise, all the honor, all the glory go to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Peace and safety to the hopefully elect, the sincere Akim out there, all the brothers that scattered, to the four corners of the earth. All right. As the prophecy say, amongst all nations, people, kindred, and tongue. Okay. Israelites, of course. All right. But remember the prophecy. Israel was scattered amongst all nations, man. All nationalities, man. That's what nations mean. People in tongue, right? So of course you're gonna have Israelites that look like the other nations, man. That take on the customs of the other nations, man. All right? Just like so-called black people here in America, we was raised to be African American. All right? That's another nation, man. All right? That's not the nationality the Heavenly Father gave us. Okay? So don't get it confused, man. The Lord's elect is scattered amongst all people, man. Let me read that, man. All right? Show you that the Lord's elect, all right, the Israelites, okay, is scattered amongst all people. Not just amongst Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So this is Revelation, man. Let's see. This Revelations. This is Revelation 7 and 9. And this is the proof, man. All right? So that make your chart, your 12 tribe chart wrong, man. That's not biblical, man. Okay? Not just from amongst Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? This is the proof. In the book of Revelation 7 and 9 say, after this, I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man can number, out of all nations, man. Out of all nationalities, man. Right? So Israel was scattered amongst all the nations. All nations, kindred, people, and tongue, man. Right? Remember, this is the 144,000. Okay? Scattered amongst all nations, kindred, people, and tongue, man. All right? So that make your chart wrong, man. Okay? It says, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed in white robes and palms in their hands, man. Okay? And palms in their hands. So your 12 tribe chart is off, man. Your 12 tribe chart is off. Okay? So not just from amongst Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, okay, but from amongst all the nations, man, on the earth, all nationalities on the earth, is a remnant of Israel that was scattered amongst them. And amongst that remnant, all right, the Lord have an elect, man. All right, with the 144,000, man. Okay. So that make your chart wrong, man. Your chart is not on point, man. And that's why it's not justified in the first place, man. Okay, the chart, the 12 tribe chart is not justified, man. Okay. You guys twist the prophet Ezekiel words to push that agenda, man, that your elders passed down to you, man. Okay? You twisting the prophet Ezekiel words, man. The sticks that's in Ezekiel, that Ezekiel referred to being in the Lord's hand, is metaphorically and symbolically referred to people. Okay? Not literal sticks, not a literal plank of wood, man. Okay? That's not biblical, man. That's a private interpretation, man. Okay? You guys twisting the scriptures, man. So that's the point on that, man, to show you that this word, this truth, okay, this deliverance, this salvation, okay, the reward is not only referring to so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, but it's referring to the elect of Israel, all right, an Israelite, righteous Israelite, okay, and it's going to be a representation, okay, of all nations, man, because the Israelites were scattered amongst all nations, man. Okay, let's get the book of James 1:1. It says, James, a servant of God and of the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which were scattered, greetings. Okay, to the 12 tribes that were scattered, man, those who were scattered amongst the nations, man. That's why in Revelation 7 and 9 it says, all nations, kindred, people, and tongue, man. That's who James was talking to, man. He wasn't just referring to no Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's not sound doctrine, man. Okay? That's not sound doctrine, man. That's not sound doctrine, man. So you guys are not teaching sound doctrine. You lying on the scriptures, twisting Ezekiel words, okay? James, the Lord's brother, all right? James, the Lord's brother, was speaking to the Israelites, the righteous Israelites that were scattered amongst the nations, man. Okay? So that's who this deliverance is for, man. That's who this salvation is for, man. The reward that was promised to Abraham, that's who it's for, man. Okay? Not for you heathens. Okay? Let's get this Isaiah. Let's get the book of Isaiah. Let's see. Isaiah 14:1. It says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Right? Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Okay? Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So this who the mercy is for, man. Not all nations, man. All right? Not you fucking heathens, man. All right? Starting with you Edomite, you so-called white man. This word ain't for you, man. Okay? The Lord's word is not for you. All right? Not for the other nations, man. All right? None of you heathen nations, man. You don't have any inheritance in what's coming out this Bible, man. All right? So it says mercy is for Jacob, man. And we'll choose Israel, man. Choose Israel, the Israelites. That's the chosen, man. The righteous are the Israelites, man. All right? The ones that were scattered. Amongst who? All nations, kindred, people, and tongue, man. All right? Despite what Christianity and all these other religions is pushing, man. All right? That's just more deception and sorcery from the so-called white man. All right? So it says, and set them in their own land. In their own land. Because the Israelites not in their land, man. All right? This is not your land, man. Okay? This is not your land, man. Your land is in Israel, man. Okay? That's your own land. All right? And in the book of Luke, chapter 17, dealing with that first resurrection, man, those who was taken, that's where they're going to be taken to, their own land, man. All right? When you read the book of Luke about the one working in the field, two working in the field, one was taken, the other one left. All right? That's where they're going to be taken at, their own land, man. All right? Which is Israel. But the average nigga, due to hip-hop, due to public school system and due to college, man. Y'all don't know that, man. Y'all don't know that, man. You don't know where your land at, man. All right? You don't know where your land at, man. All right? Because you ignorant concerning the scriptures, man. All right? You destroyed for the lack of knowledge. My people, the Lord's people, which are the Israelites, are destroyed because they lack the knowledge, man. That's what the Bible say, man. Okay? So it says they own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, the same way you Negroes cleave to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, the same way you depend on him. That what that word cleave mean. All right, they're gonna depend on the Israelites, man. Why? Because we're gonna be in that position of power, man. All right, we're gonna be in the position of power under the authority of Yahawashi, man. Okay, which is called the kingdom of heaven, man. Which is right here on earth. All right, which is right here on earth. Which is the Israelites ruling right here on earth, man. Okay, not all Israel, man. Okay, all Israelites not gonna take part in the kingdom, man. You're not gonna receive the reward. Why? Why? Because you of your father the devil. You can't serve two masters, man. All right, you serving that mammon, man. Okay, you're an antichrist, man. All right, you anti-Christ, man. I mean, you anti-Yahawashi. You against the Lord, man. Okay, you're not with the Lord, man. Okay, that's the requirement if you want to receive that reward, inherit that kingdom that the Bible speaks of. Okay, you got to be in agreements with Yahawashi, man. Okay, you got to be in 100% agreements with Yahawashi, man. Not with the enemy, man. All right, not with Esau, man. Okay, you can't be co-signing Esau lies. All right, you can't be co-signing no man lies, man. All right, the men of the Lord here to co-sign the Lord, man. Okay, push the Lord agenda, push the Lord message, push the knowledge of the Lord into the earth, man. Okay, not your father the devil's fulfill your father the devil lust. All right, by teaching lies. All right, by teaching lies. All right, so for the record, the righteous of Israel gonna be delivered from amongst all, just like the Bible say, amongst all the nations. It's a remnant of Israel amongst all nation, kindred, people, and tongue. And that's where they're gonna be delivered from, man. Okay? So it says, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, meaning depending on the Israelites. Just like you Negroes depend on the so-called white man and his kingdom, right? When the kingdom of heaven established, the so-called white man and the other nations gonna cleave to the Israelites, meaning depend on us. It says, and the people shall take them, bring them to their place, in the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, in the kingdom of heaven, for servants and handmaids, man. All right? That's slaves, man. That's what a servant and a handmaid is, man. A slave, all right? Which is another word for employee, all right? Which is another word for employee. We gonna be y'all boss, all right? To you other heathens, man. And guess what? You wicked niggas not gonna take part in this, man. All right? The Lord gonna destroy your soul, man. All right? Because you reject Yahawashi. Like I told you, the requirement to receive this reward, to inherit that kingdom, that everlasting life that the Bible speaks of, you gotta be in agreements with Yahawashi. 100% agreements, man. All right? Not be an antichrist, man. All right? What it means to be an antichrist means you reject Yahawashi, man. All right? You're not in agreement with Yahawashi, man. That's the commandment that the Heavenly Father gave, all right, to the Israelites to hear Yahawashi, hear ye him. All right? This is my only begotten son, who I'm well pleased, hear ye him. All right? So Yahawashi is the example, man, that we're supposed to follow, man. All right? Not your heroes that Esau gave you in this world, man. You know, not a football player, not a rapper or a celebrity, man. All right? But Yahawashi, man, the one who all you Negroes reject based on your father the devil lies and confusions that he puts in the world, man. That's why you reject Yahawashi, okay? Because of the confusion that Esau, Edom, your father the devil, the father of lies, all right? The Bible describes him as being a liar and a murderer, all right? And being your father because you follow his doctrine, man. You follow his doctrine, man. You drunk off his wine, man, all right? You eating off his table, man, okay? But the Lord of the Heavenly Father, what he gonna execute by the way of Yahawashi is to destroy and bring judgment on your father the devil, man. Okay? To destroy and bring judgment on your father the devil, the same devil you go and campaign and vote for, man. Alright? The same devil that you campaign and vote for, the Heavenly Father, gonna execute judgment by the hands of Yahawashi on your father the devil, man. How you like that? Thus saith the Lord, man. That's what the Bible say, man. Alright? These wicked ass Edomites twist the scriptures, alright? Using this sorcery under the umbrella of religion to push this confusion, and you niggas eat it up, man. You niggas believe in all kind of manner of wickedness, man. Alright? You niggas get so proud to the point you reject the Lord even existing, man. And like I say, that's a product of college, man. And hip-hop, man. Alright? That's what contaminates you niggas and perverted y'all mind with the madness that you niggas be believing in, man. Fucking NASA cartoons and shit. Alright? Straight up lie, straight up deception, man. Alright? The so-called white man don't need no proof to convince you niggas of anything. He can call it a theory and you niggas still will believe it, man. You niggas still will believe it, man. You never seen gravity, but you believe it based on what your father, the devil, taught you, man. And reject the words of the scriptures, man. Alright? This is the pure word, man. Alright? These the facts, man. Okay, so the Israelites, alright, those referred to as the elect, alright, they gonna possess the heathen, man. Alright, how you niggas like that? Let that sink into you in you niggas' brain. Your father the devil and his heathen friends refer to all the other nations going into captivity, man. Under the righteous, man. They going into slavery, man. That's part of their judgment, man. Okay? That's part of the so-called white man judgment, man. They go into slavery, man. Okay? It says, and they shall take them captives. Alright? So they go into captivity, nigga. Okay? The so-called white man, alright? Esau, Edom, okay? And his heathen friends, alright? All you other nations, alright? According to what I'm reading out the Bible, according to the word of the Lord, alright? You going into captivity, man. You going into captivity, man. Okay? You're gonna be captives. The righteous of God, alright, the elect of God, led by Yahawashi, who you refer to as Jesus Christ, alright, gonna lead Esau and these other heathens, alright, his heathen friends, into captivity, man. Meaning slavery, man. How you like that, man? Alright, and that's thus saith the Lord, man. That's the gospel. That's the good news, man. Alright? So it says who captives they were. So who captives were we, man? Who captives were we, man? Who captives are we, man? Alright? Because you currently in captivity. For you delusional niggas out there who think you free. Alright? The Bible tell you, alright, through the truth that's written in the Bible, the belief in the Lord, alright, through his only begotten son, that's the true freedom, you fucking dummies. You damn dummies. You don't let this cracker let this cracker trick you out your inheritance, man. The same way Jacob tricked Esau out of his inheritance, man. Okay? You niggas is clowns, man. Treason. You niggas guilty of treason, man. Okay? You ask 100 niggas, what's your nationality? All of them gonna have a different answer, man. That's confusion, man. That's what you call confusion, man. You ask 100 niggas, what's your nationality? All of them gonna have a different answer, man. You don't know who the fuck you is, man. Because you listening to your father, the devil. Alright? Esau put that confusion in your mind, man. So you walking around in a Babylonian state of mind, man. Alright? That's what the word Babylon means, confusion. Alright? Meaning you confused, man. You don't know who the fuck you are. What the fuck you supposed to be doing. You don't know who your enemy is. Alright? You loving your enemy. Alright? You reject your king that the Most High God, the creator of heavens and earth, gave to you. Alright? And go campaign and vote for a cracker, man. a cracker when the Bible clearly tell you don't set a king over you, him king over you from another nation, man. And you niggas go turn right around and do that, man. So it says, man, damn, Salaki. That was the point, though, that you heathens going into captivity, man. All right? I know that make a lot of you Negroes sad, all right? But you heathens going into captivity, man. All right? Under the next rulers of this earth, man. All right? That's the order of the new world. All right? Not Esau and his plans to execute his wickedness. All right? That's not the order of the new world. The order of the new world is the elect of Israel taking over, man. And you heathens going into captivity. That's the order of the new world, man. All right? That's the purpose for all the deception, to keep the elect from being sealed. All right? That's the purpose, man. Remember, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. All right? But mighty through bringing down strongholds. How are the elect of the Lord bringing down strongholds? Through the Bible, using the scriptures, with the truth, man. That's the sword, man. So that's the purpose for all the deception, man. Okay? So the elect won't be sealed, man. Okay? That's the purpose for all the deception, man. Let's get that Revelation 18. Revelation 18 and verse 23. It says, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all. Indeed, the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. When the Lord bring his judgment, the thee is talking about Babylon, the so-called white man. That's why he set up religion, to push his confusion, to distract you, all right? Distract you on the facts that are coming out the Bible. Distract you with these lies, man, this deception. All right, the Babylon, all right, the one who pushing the confusion is Esau, is the so-called white man. But you niggas too unconscious to see it, man. You sleep. You in the spirit of deep sleep, all right? You under that strong delusion that the Lord said he was going to put you under, man. That's why it's impossible for you niggas to wake up, all right? It's impossible for you niggas to wake up, man. So it says, the so-called white man lights gonna be turned off, man. All right? The so-called white man, all right, the current rulers of this earth, the Lord gonna turn your lights out, man. All right? He gonna turn your lights out. That's what this talking about. So it says, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth. All right? Esau the only one doing good, man. His merchants, meaning his businessmen, all right, was the great men of the earth, man. All right? It says, for by thy sorceries, man, by thy sorcery, by the lies, man, the deception, the witchcraft. Why you think he require your kids to go to fucking school, man? All right? To be indoctrinated with his bullshit. Why you think that's a requirement? That's part of him executing this scripture, man. Sorcery. All right? But due to you niggas' ignorance of the Bible, you wouldn't know that. It says, by his sorceries were all nations deceived. All right? So that's the purpose for everything you see going on around you, man. Entertainment, all right? Entertainment is so he can push his sorcery, man. Okay? It's all sorcery, witchcraft, deception, and lies. Period, man. But you niggas don't want to accept that, man. Because that's your father, the devil. That's the master that you niggas truly serve, man. That's why you hate the word of the Heavenly Father. Remember, it says you gonna love one and hate the other one. And you niggas surely not showing examples of loving the Lord, man. When I look amongst the so-called black community, I don't see an example of loving the Lord, man. All right? I see more love, your love for the white man. That's what I see, man. Because that's who you co-signing. Every time you open your mouth, you co-signing the so-called white man. You co-signing the so-called white man to the point that you even praise and celebrate your children for exceeding, all right, in the so-called white man's schools. All right, that's why he require you to send your children to school, man. All right, that's why he required that, so he can raise them up. All right, in the way he want them to go. So when you get grown, like you grown stupid motherfuckers, you won't depart from his lies, man. You won't depart from his lies, man. And that's him using the scriptures on you. Cause he know you niggas are ignorant of the word of the Lord, man. You lack the knowledge, man. You running around here, man, chasing a ghost, man. All right, chasing a ghost, man. Covered in the so-called white man. You want what he got to offer. All right? You want what he got to offer, but when the kingdom is established right here on earth and your daddy, the so-called white man, going to slavery, all right, and you be destroyed, the Lord gonna destroy your body and your soul. You going into torments, man. I bet your father, the devil, never educated you on what happens after death. All right, if you're a wicked motherfucker, if you reject the Lord, but when you transition, that's what you niggas call it, right? Transitioning. When your spirit transition to the spirit world, all right, despite you niggas don't believe that you have a spirit, all right, that's just more evidence to prove that you're carnal motherfuckers, man. The Lord said he don't deal with the flesh. So if you all about the flesh, the Lord ain't even dealing with you, man. But when your spirit transition, all right, meaning when you give up the ghost, all right, you're not gonna rest in peace, man. Okay? And that's the facts, man. All right, if you pass a transition in your sin, you going into torments, man. All right? Because it's a life after death, man. All right? And for the wicked, it's torment, man. All right? Eternal punishment, man. All right? So the Lord gonna destroy your soul in torments, man. All right? See, the so-called white man ain't educate you on that, man. Okay? He wants some company in that torment, man. Because everybody don't go to the same place, man. Despite what you learned in this world, man, everybody don't go to the same place. That's part of Esau's sorcery, man. Okay? It's a separation, man. All right? It's a separation, man. It's a place called Abraham's bosom, which is referred to as the rest that the righteous gonna receive for serving the Lord on earth. Okay? Repenting. All right? And it's a place called hell, man. All right? Torments. All right? Punishment for those who didn't follow Yahawashi or serve the Lord, man. All right? In truth and sincerity, man. Because that's what you niggas who claim you follow the Lord lack, truth and sincerity, man. Okay? Following the Lord is based on you following him in truth and sincerity, man. Okay? Not based on what your camp or your church or your pastor say, man. But based on the truth that what's written in the Bible, all right? And a sincere, pure heart, man. Okay? So it's his sorceries, man. That's why you're required to go through his public school system. So he can put spells on you using sorcery by the way of these people they refer to as teachers. Teachers of what? The so-called white man ideology, man. That's what they're a teacher of, all right? They got to teach the curriculum that's passed down to them from the higher ups, man. Okay? That's why all y'all believe the same lie, man, because all y'all was indoctrinated with the same lie, man. The same deception, man. All right? And that's real witchcraft, man. All right? That's real witchcraft. He even deceives you on what real witchcraft is, man. Got you thinking there's somebody putting some spells, some old weirdo looking person or something putting up spells. No, that ain't what witchcraft is. Witchcraft, to give you a simple example of what witchcraft is, NASA. That's witchcraft, man. All right, history class. All right, that's witchcraft. Okay, that's all religion. Okay, Christianity, Mormonism, all these different denominations, man, is witchcraft, man. Okay, all of it's witchcraft, man. His scientists, all right, they're sorcerers, All right? They're sorcerers. All right? Neil deGrasse Tyson, he a black devil, man. All right? That's a perfect example of you being your father, the devil, man. All right? He's a sorcerer. So by thy sorceries, were all nations, nationalities deceived, man. Okay? So that's how you was deceived, man. All right? The so-called white man, every time he opened up his mouth, all right, he can't help himself but to lie, man. He a sorcerer, man. Okay? I know you niggas don't like to hear that. That breaks a lot of you niggas' hearts. All right? Your infatuation, affinity for the so-called, and love that you have for the so-called white man. If you didn't, you wouldn't be going to vote for him. You wouldn't even participate or take part in that bullshit, man. The Lord gave you a king. All right? The Lord gave you a king. And he ain't no so-called white, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man. All right? His name ain't Jesus. His name Yahawashi. Okay? All right? His name is Yahawashi. Okay? The Lord of hosts. All right? The king with an army. Okay? Which are the angels. See, nobody ain't tell you niggas this, man. Okay? That he gonna use to bring the judgment upon this earth, man. Okay? Fuck that deception that they trying to push about the aliens and UFOs. All right? What's coming from the heavens? According to the Bible, the word of God, Yahawashi, who you people ignorantly refer to as Jesus Christ, and his hosts, meaning his armies, man. That's how we gonna put y'all hate heathens in the captivity. All right, that's how you go. That's how your light's gonna get turned out, man. Okay, let's read about it, man. So this is Revelations 19 and 10. Right? It says, and I fell to his feet to worship him. Well, let's start at 11. This is Revelation 19:11. And I saw heaven open. Heaven open, meaning the sky. All right? Let's see what's coming from the heavens, man. Let's see if it's aliens and UFOs, man. Like your father, the devil, is trying to push in his media right now, man. That's all deception, man. Reject that shit, man. You niggas ain't got nothing to say about that, man. But your kids being indoctrinated with lies. All right? But you want to talk shit about the Lord not existing. I'm not even sure the Lord exists. Ain't no evidence. Nigga, the so-called white man ain't give you no fucking evidence. All right? This is based on faith, man. All right? The same way you got faith that the so-called white man telling you the truth about the heavens, the earth being the globe and shit. Him having being on Mars, going to the moon and shit. All right? You use your faith then, but you lack faith when it comes to the Lord. All right? So let me read it out for you, man. All right? This is the Lord's movie. Okay? It says, and I saw the heavens open. The heavens open, and behold, a white horse. A white horse. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. So the reason it's described as a horse is not a literal horse. The Lord not going to be on a literal white horse. The reason it's described as a horse, all right, because of the power, all right, that he's going to come with, man. All right, you ever heard of the phrase horse power? All right. So that's why it says horse, man. The Lord is not going to be on the literal horse, despite what you see on TV and how Esau try to push this narrative, man. He's not going to be on the literal horse, right? The horse is just symbolic of the power that the Lord is going to come with, okay? So it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful. Faithful and truth. And in righteousness, he doeth judge and make war. All right. So that's what's coming from the heavens, man. Okay. Not aliens, man. Okay. That's not in the Bible. All right. It's just a fiction of Esau imagination, man. Part of his deception to do what? Throw you off to do what? Keep the elect from being sealed. That's the whole objective and agenda of the so-called white man. Why? Because when the elect is sealed, then shall the end come. All this stuff that I read about, what I was just brought out about the heavens opening, Yahawashi returning, coming in power, coming with power, okay? The judge and make war, all this gonna happen once the elect sealed. So that's why their agenda is to keep the elect sealed by the way of what? Sorceries, deceptions, confusion, and lies, man. So that's what you niggas supposed to be fighting for, man. Okay? The weapon is the truth. The Lord left us the truth. We got the weapon to defeat the so-called white man. But you niggas in love with the devil, man. You endorse the devil. You fulfill the lust of the devil. All right? So therefore, the Lord say and treat you like a heathen, man. You a fucking heathen, man. That's what you are, man. All right? You send your children, you literally send your children, dress them up, and require that they go and excel, all right, and be educated in the lies, man. Okay? Indoctrinated with the lies, man. So it says his eyes, all right, so he coming to judge and make war, man. All right? That's what you people refer to as Jesus. That's what he coming back to do. Judge and make war. Just like I read about, man. So let's describe the he that's sitting on the horse. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, man. Many crowns. All right? Why? Because he's coming to turn the so-called white man lights out, man. All right? The crown is symbolic of rulership, man. Okay? He coming to take his rightful place, man. All right? As ruler of the heavens and earth, man. Okay? Rule the nations, man. With an iron rod, man. And that iron rod is symbolic of the Israelites, man. The righteous, though, man. Okay? So his eyes was as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Many crowns. All right? He coming to judge and make war, man. Okay? Take Esau out of his position of power, man. So he's not going to be in the position to educate your children no more, man. Okay? We're going to take him out of that position, man. That's why he's working overtime, extra hard, man, to keep the elect from being sealed, man. And that's why the Lord got the spirit on the spirit of truth in the earth that he using his chosen, all right, to push. All right, and they working overtime as well, man, to push this truth out there, man, so the elect can be sealed, man, so the Lord can crack the clouds, crack the heavens, all right, and bring that judgment and war that the Bible speaks of. So it ain't talking about no goddamn aliens, man. Ain't no aliens coming here, man. All right, it's angels, man. I just read it, man. All right. That's who's going to crack the clouds, Yahawashi. Let's read on. It says, and had a name that no man knew but himself, and he was clothed with the vesture dipped in blood, man. Who blood? The blood of the heathens, of the nations, man. All right? He coming back for blood, man. And his name was called the Word of God, man. The Word of God. So this verse 14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon the white horse, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. See, that's their uniforms. Okay? Like the so-called white man got his army fatigue, all of them dressed alike. Okay, the Lord say his army coming back having on white linen, man. All right? So that's what's going to crack the heavens, man. All right? The king led by his armies, man. His armies, man. Okay? That's why I call him the Lord of hosts, man. Okay? Y'all you ain't never heard about the Lord in this manner, man, because they won't teach you that. They what the so-called white man hiding from you niggas, man. Okay? The Lord, Yahawashi, who you people call Jesus, I just read, he gonna come from the heavens, okay? From the heavens with an army, man. And his army is gonna be dressed in linen, white linen, man. Them angels, man. That's what's coming, man. Not no goddamn aliens, man. So, and his army, meaning the angels, which were in heaven, followed him. So they coming with him. If he came from the heavens, they gonna come from the heavens too. That's what's coming. Look up sometimes, nigga. All right? That's where the Lord coming from. The white man trying to push his confusion about aliens and UFO sightings, man. See? How he contrary against the Heavenly Father. But y'all niggas believe that, man. You niggas believe that. You go ask 100 niggas. Who you think coming? Do you think is other life form outside of this realm? The nigga might tell you yeah, yay or nay. But if he say yay, do you think it's the Lord and the angels? Or aliens, other life forms, such as the white man teach? All right, such as the white man push with his confusion. They'll say, I believe it's aliens and other forms of life. You know, a stupid nigga, man. Don't know nothing, man. He just an indoctrinated nigga, man. I don't look towards you niggas for no type of knowledge, man. Because every time you open your mouth, the so-called white man, lies gonna come out your mouth. Okay? I go to the Bible, man, for my knowledge, man. I get my wisdom from the Bible, man. All right? That's why I know I got holy knowledge that you niggas don't have. Okay? That's why you niggas, you hear this video, you looking crazy in the face. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Because it don't line up with the so-called white man talking about. This nigga talking about Jesus gonna come from the sky, from the heavens, with an army of angels dressed in white linen. That's right. That's what the Bible say. The white man says naked, big head, big eye aliens, man. You niggas believe that? You gonna reject that? So it says white horses. They got white horses too. They got on white linen though. Visualize this, man. You can visualize it. Clothed in fine linen, white and clean. See, they're gonna be clean. All right, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword. Not a literal sword coming out the Lord's mouth, meaning at his command. All right? See them angels? All right, they're there to execute his commands, man. That with it he should smite the nations, man. That's what I told you. All right? He gonna use his army, the angels, to smite, meaning to kill, destroy, obliterate the nations. How y'all niggas like that story? Go write a movie about that, man. Make a movie about that, man. Why nobody ain't made a movie like that, man? Huh? All these different stupid ass superhero movies. This the real superhero. I'm reading about it. This the real superhero. The one y'all refer to as Jesus Christ ain't nothing like they taught you in this world, man. Okay? He coming with the army, man. Okay? All of them in white linen. Linen. Okay? And he gonna use them to smite the nations, man. To smite the nations using the elements, man. All right? Lightning bolts. Teeth of wild beasts. So, let's see. He say, smite the nations, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron. That's the Lord being the smith, man. on the smith work with metals? Not the Oppenheimers now, but Yahawashi is the smith. All right, based on the precepts. What that rod of iron symbolizes? The elect. That's what the rod of iron symbolizes. The elect. Okay? That's what it symbolizes, man. So it says, with the rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of the Almighty God, man. You niggas better get in tune with this, man. You better open up your book and read this, man. Right? The so-called white man, the devil, keep you niggas distracted, man, and busy, man, with folly, man. All right? This the judgment, man, that the Heavenly Father gonna send Yahawashi back. All right? Followed by the angels to execute, man. He gonna catch you like a thief, too, man. He say he gonna come like a thief, man. He gonna pop up on your ass while the white man teaching you, telling you aliens and shit. All right? That's just part of his propaganda, man. So when the Lord come back, you won't instantly know it's the Lord. You'll think it's some aliens alien invasion, man. See, the so-called white man 10 steps ahead of you dumb niggas, man. Why? Because you lack the knowledge, man. You gonna get caught up, man. All right? I know you niggas, a lot of you niggas, you non-believers, y'all think it's a fairy tale, man. You think it's a fairy tale. You think your daddy, your father, the devil, gonna rule forever, man. That's what you thinking, man. That's why you so heavily invested in his deception, man. That's why you heavily invested in him, man. That's why your world revolve around him, man. Revolve and rooted in the so-called white man bullshit, man. You niggas out there, man. This is the records that your forefathers left for you niggas, man. All right? This ain't no fucking religion, man. Despite what the so-called white man told you niggas, all right, what you learned in this world, the Bible is the records that your forefathers left for you, man. And when you reject it, that's an act of treason, man. All right? And you deserve to be destroyed for that, man. All right? So you niggas ain't got no reason for rejecting the Bible, man. The so-called white man don't reject his constitution. They all follow the Constitution, man. Whether righteous, or the right way or the wrong way. But they all acknowledge it as being the laws and statutes that govern their people, man. You niggas don't have no laws and statutes to govern so-called black people. You just want to run wild, man. You don't want to be held responsible, man, accountable, man, for nothing, man. But the Bible is the Constitution of the Israelites, which are you Negroes here in America, man. All right? So for you Negroes here in America, this is a message for you, all right? If you didn't know, all right? The Bible is your Constitution, all right? That's the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Heavenly Father passed down, all right, through generation to generations. It's people who died, like you niggas always talk about the people that died for us to vote for the white man. Y'all don't talk about the people that died, so these records, so we can have these records can be preserved for us in the last days. Y'all don't talk about that. You wicked niggas, man. You wicked, you niggas wicked, man. You niggas wicked as hell, man. So-called black people, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all wicked as hell. Wicked as hell, man. Not one black person in agreement with what I'm talking about right now. They offended. They offended right now. All right, you niggas offended, man. But guess what the Bible say? Blessed is he who's not offended in me. So if you offended, you ain't considered the blessed. All right? You're not blessed. According to the Bible anyway, you might be blessed by your daddy. He might bless you with a check. All right? With some money. All right? He might bless you with his money, his mark of the beast. All right? But you ain't blessed according to the scriptures. If you offended in what I'm saying, I know you niggas offended, man. I can't even speak like this openly amongst you niggas. You niggas will want to kill a nigga, man. That's why the Lord say, be wise as a serpent amongst these niggas, man. All right? But they hated me, they gonna hate you. All right? So that's the wisdom that I'm moving with, man. All right? Thank God for the internet, man, for social media, man. I could just do the video, do the lesson, all right, and publish it and move on, man. I ain't even got to engage you niggas, man. Because you niggas beyond correction, man. The average nigga cannot be corrected, man. So that's what's coming from the heavens, all right? That clears it all up. All you got to do is read. Everybody got the Bible I got. But yet still, they letting their father, the devil, push this narrative about some fucking aliens, man. And these niggas ain't saying nothing about that. They constantly chasing the money. Nigga, that fucking economy gonna crash at some point, man. When Babylon fall, his whole fucking economy gonna crash with it, man. Then what you niggas gonna do? You ain't got no spiritual investments. Carnal ass niggas, man. So let's read on verse 16. He has on a vesture and on his thigh the name written, the King of Kings. That's why he got many crowns on, man. All right, and the King of Kings, he the kings of the kings. Who the real kings? The elect, man. That's the kings and priests. Who is they king? Yahawashi. So that's why he say he the King of Kings, man. And the Lord of Lords. All right? So we going to be lords and kings when the Heavenly Father send Yahawashi back to execute this judgment I'm reading about. All right? We going to be kings and lords, man. Okay? Lords over you heathens, man. You niggas, if you a Negro and you don't follow the Lamb, this don't even apply to you, man. This don't even apply to you, man. This ain't got nothing to do with you, man. All right? This ain't got nothing to do with you, man. But if you are written in the scriptures, though, okay? You are written in the scriptures. Let's see. Let's see what that rod of iron, man. Let's see what that is, man, that the Lord gonna use. But that dumb nigga Taha said that's a literal rod that the Lord gonna have in his hand once the kingdom established. That he gonna hit the heathens in the head with if they get out of line. That's what that nigga teach. Carnal and dumb as fuck. Carnal and dumb as fuck. Let's see what the iron rod is. Let's see what the smith holding, what the smith is forming. All right. So this is Revelation 2 and 27. 2 and 27. Let's see. Well, let's start at 26. Give you some context. It says, and he that overcometh what? How do you overcome? You niggas don't even know. You niggas don't know how to overcome. You niggas don't know how to overcome. What it takes to overcome? Overcome what? You don't even think. You think you just got to overcome poverty in America. Get a good education. That's how you overcome. All right? Run fast. Be athletic. All right? And the so-called white man let you play in his football league or something, so you overcame. All right? No, you overcome by the blood of Yahawashi, man. That sacrifice that was made, all right? Yahawashi shed his blood on the cross, all right? That's how you overcome. Overcome what? Sorcery, deception, lies. Overcome evil. That's what he's talking about. To him that overcome the evil. All right? The lies. Everything that I was describing in this video. To overcome the blackety black spirit. To overcome the love of the money spirit. All right? To overcome The hate for your brother's spirit. All right? That's what you have to overcome, man. The lies that you was taught in school. Overcome that, man. So that's who this talking to. And keepeth my words, see? See? So if you keep in Yahawashi words is contrary to the so-called white man words. So you see what I'm saying? All right? You overcome the bullshit by doing what? Keeping the Lord's word. Simple, man. Simple task. That's a simple task, man. Okay? And to the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Drop the mic. See? That's the rod that he gonna use to rule the nation. Him that overcome the bullshit, keep the Lord's words. All right? He gonna give them power over the nations, over all the nationalities of the earth. All right? So we gonna have power, man. Okay? That's how we gonna get the power, man. Not through generational wealth. Not through going to Esau College, man. Being part of his politics. Okay? Becoming a governor or a mayor. No, that's not real power. All right? We're gonna govern the nations. All right? Power, that's what govern means, right? Rule, control. All right? Look up the word govern. All right? So we're gonna govern, rule, control the nations. Okay? So we know, and it says, and he shall rule, see, him that overcome. That's who's gonna rule them with a rod of iron. All right? As the vessel of a potter shall they be broken into shiver, even as I receive of my Father. Okay? So that's the point, man. For the elect to receive that power. So that goes back to Esau and his deception, man. All right, trying to keep the elect from being sealed. Okay, let's get that. Stay in the book of Revelation 7:1. This is describing what I just read in Revelation 19. It says that after these things I saw four angels. Those are the leaders of those particular squadrons. It's not just four angels. It's four-sword judgment. All right? You got the red horse, the black horse, the death, and the hell. All right? They're not just coming by themselves. They're coming with thousands upon thousands, meaning legions. All right? Gonna follow them, man. Okay? Standing on the four quarters of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east. That's Yahawashi. That's him on the white horse. That's him on the white horse, man. That's coming from the heavens, right there. Descending, see, coming down from the east, descending from the east. Not an alien, but an angel. Descending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, referring to people, till we have sealed the service of our Lord power in their foreheads, man. See? So the so-called white man agenda is keeping the elect from being sealed. Because they know them four angels going to be let loose, man. All right? The army's going to be let loose, man. All right? Which means destruction, judgment, and war for them, man. And remember, they're not going to prevail, man. All right? And that's how the order of the new world going to be established. All right? And that's the point, man. I hope you brothers was edified, man. Edified with that. Shalom.